Yo, Picasso, here we go. I came to fuck the game, till I bust the hymen. Split personalities like Shutter Island. Sleeping on the kid, we gonna shut your eyelids. You reporting, resorting to fucking violence. Y'all suckers whining, but the culture dying. Meanwhile, we're trying to subsidize it. Fuck a live show, y'all chumps is lying. I swear, the only time I'll ever open up is your bitch's pussy when I bust inside it. It's an animal kingdom, I'm a fucking lion. Y'all fucking lying, then trying to justify it. Flipping on you bitches like a fucking sidekick. For real, you need to stop talking. Non-stop bomb dropping like the hobgoblin. Everlasting bitch, I'm gobstopping. Shut up and listen while the boss talking. When I spit it straight, yo. Fire with the battle rhymes, I incinerate folks. When I read your picture, take notes. My verses off the wall like innovate quotes. Greatest of all time or just a scapegoat. Legend in Detroit, bitch, think you days low. I could have you murked if I get to say so. Cause you can't fix your face if it ain't broke. Distinguish if it's myth or if it's a hoax. I kick insane flows that go on for mad long like interstate roads. I paved the way for you, I should have been a maid coach. They think I'm playing but I ain't though. Stuck in them same old games like Saints Row. On another level like whenever the game load. Came to bring change like I'm playing arcade mode. Wanna go to Riddick like the last name Bo. Stay throwing them things to you days to KO. I bang like an 808 drum and bass flow insane. So there's nobody fucking with my stage show. I sculpt an image on the mic like Dave so. Blood like acrylic ink, I splatter on this page slow. Brushes with death, now I'm painting with brain strokes. I'm like Bob Ross and non-Hodgkin's in brain mode. Picasso, bitches case closed. Anyone in the way get the flame grow. Bitches game over. Game over.
Yo, what is good? 702 salute, crucial salute, Pablo salute, fresh salute. Hey, listen, man, we got a couple of things to talk about. A-Fan, what the hell, man? We'll get into that. We got something a little more important to discuss right now. So, and I have some questions about this too. So, we have Pat Stay's killer, Adam Drake, going to back to trial Monday. So Pat Stay's killer, Adam Drake, will be going back to trial Monday. Adept, salute, brother, salute. Yeah, so now my question is, you know, King of the Dot throws this event for Pat after he passes to get money for his wife, and I'm sure they kept some of it. The battlers didn't get paid; they gave up their pay to donate. Why hasn't King of the Dot spoken on this at all? Like, this is a big deal, right? Like, I mean, Hollahan seems to think so. Hollahan posted it on Facebook saying like, yo, fucking, I know a lot of y'all don't know this, but Adam Drake's trial's about to start next week. And, you know, people throw events for Pat after he dies, but they don't want to mention anything about this. It's kind of crazy. KOTD, I got questions, yo. Greg, salute. John, salute. Yeah, man. So, we're going to get to A-Fan in a second, and we're going to get to these bum-ass Knicks in a second. Shit. Yeah, nah, true. There was definitely a couple Adept. Oh, shit, I just banned Adept on accident. Fuck, I don't know how to undo it now. God damn it. I was trying to highlight his comment. Unhide user. All right, fuck. My bad. Damn. My bad. Well, adept was unhidden now, so I don't know what the hell happened. I tried to highlight the comment. I tried to highlight, yo, right as I say, and then we'll get to these bum ass nicks. I fucking ban adept. What the hell? Yo, that was crazy. That was crazy. Bro, I was literally trying to highlight your comment. And then I say these bum ass nicks, and I my fault, yo. My fault. Oh shit. Nah. Yo, listen, I don't gotta hate the Knicks. They do enough to make their own fans hate them. Like adept, I heard, I know, and I know because I've heard you say it a lot of times that you're a fan of the Spurs. Actually, you call them, quote, my Spurs. So when you have to claim another team, that's how you know your home team is bad. Because I don't claim any of them. Oh shit. I'm just kidding. I mean, I'm not, but you know what I mean. Nah, yo, Adept's wrench is gone too. Damn, hold up. Nah, we gotta fix that. Adept, that was fucking crazy. Oh shit. All right, fixed. So yeah, so real quick, Monday, 9 a.m. Adam Drake's trial starts again. And what's crazy is I didn't know he was being held the whole time, because what happened was he was originally, they weren't going to release him, and then he filed a motion to get to get bail or whatever. And then if that had happened, he would have had to have taken a different trial date, and his attorneys were not going to be available for that trial date. So he had to stay in there in order to keep the legal team that he had. It's kind of crazy. I did a lot of digging on it last night, but my Spurs and my Knicks. Okay, all right. Yeah, like I said, when your team sucks, you got to claim another one. You got to claim another amazing franchise, right? I get it. Oh shit. Nah, I just gave Adept his wrench back. We good. So yeah, that's that to me, that's a big deal. But like I said, the more important thing is, like, why is King of the Dot not talking about this? I seen Holohan post about it, like I said, and I even seen Real Deal make a post about it. Not the one, Holohan made, but it was, Pat Stays Killer is gonna be back on trial. But I just don't understand why King of the Dot's not speaking on it. I don't know. It's just weird to me. But they have no problem fucking, I don't know, making money off his name. Give John a wrench. Yeah, John's a huge supporter. Then everybody got a wrench in my fucking chat. I'm just gonna make everyone a mod. How about that? Because I don't give a fuck. Major salute. So I uncovered a couple things about A-Fan and where he's from, and or where he lives, and some pretty disturbing things, y'all. So get ready. This is it's disturbing. Like Adept says, shout out to all the righteous heterosexuals. Yo. The goat in the building.
I realized I could just go to StreamYard and pull up.
Yeah, that's fire. I like
the studio.
That's fire. I like that. Yeah, I didn't even think of that either. Fire. Yeah, bro.
Like, wait. So let me just go to StreamYard and pull up.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you're not working, pull up. John said, "Who want to get time though?"
My God.
So
you remember what happened last time you took wrenches? Oh my God.
I'm taking everyone's wrench. Nah, I'm giving everyone wrenches. I don't give a fuck. What do I care?
Yo, you gonna get this work.
If you're in here supporting every week, on Unscripted, or anytime I go out, like, I don't give a fuck.
Yo, you gotta You're all getting homework.
What the fuck do I care?
You're all getting homework.
Undead salute. Yeah. All right. So a fan gave Jack the verified user thing and didn't see any change. You can be a verified user on YouTube. I didn't know that.
Oh, I don't know, yo.
All right.
I was trying to give branches, but I can't because I'm on my name, not yours, even though I'm like an admin for some reason.
I know. It's weird. If you're live on your channel and I'm on there, the comments come up under your name. So it's
right.
But so, you know, I found some things, man. I found some things. So a fan.
Do you want me to pull it up?
I got it. I added it to the thing. I tried to add another picture, but then it was like you have too many, so I'll delete these after. But I had to put these too.
It's all right. I gotta go through and clear some of it out anyway. I got a bunch of random shit that's not necessary anymore.
Yeah. All right. But so we'll go with this one first. All right. We all know he lives in Laguna Beach, right? Bobby's boxing. We know, right? Laguna Beach, the West Street Beach, the OC's first ever rainbow lifeguard tower. A fan, you attend this beach? You support this beach? Damn, yo. Damn.
Attend this beach.
I bet he's
shot.
I bet he's friends. I bet he's friends with those lifeguards too. I bet he'd be hanging up there with the white sunblock on his nose.
Oh my god! Dude,
hanging up in the lifeguard.
What's that?
Yep.
What's it? Salute your shorts or whatever. Like,
yeah.
Counselor, he always has that stupid fucking hat and the sunblock on his nose.
That's a fan in the rainbow lifeguard booth, yo.
Damn.
That's where he be running. I was gonna say that, yo. That's where he be running. That's where he be running. He be running to that motherfucker, not away from it. You know. Is that a fan in the? I wish I could zoom in, motherfucker. I swear that's probably a. But a fan, just don't forget the sunblock on that bald head, bro. We don't want that burning. Camp Anawana, fucking A, Bruce. Yep, that's it.
Camp Anawana.
We hold you in our hearts. And then there's something about a fart. Oh, a fan.
Get it right or pay the price or something, right? It's like
running too. He be running too, this motherfucker. Now this next one, man, is so this next one actually makes this shit make sense. Like they make each other make sense. Because when I first thought, I'm like, wait, what? But now it all makes sense. A fan runs an AIDS organization out of Nevada.
Oh,
and he calls it A fan. And if you go on YouTube, I'm not pulling it up. But if you go on YouTube and search A fan celebrates Pride Month, you will find a video. So A fan has an AIDS organization out in Nevada. Shout out to that, yo. Shout out to that.
Oh my god.
Shout out to that community service at its finest. And of course, you know, this way when he says he goes hiking, he be hiking up these stairs to the lifeguard.
Lambo lifeguard tower in West Street, Laguna Beach.
Oh shit! Hey, Smooth, you got to talk to A fan about that. He's the one who created the shit. It says Nevada. I didn't create this shit. Protect
Nevada is fucking insane.
Protect love. It says.
What the fuck?
Yeah, A fan, man, this is wild behavior. I don't know what.
And the A, I love how the AIDS is red. And then it says protect love. Oh my god.
A fan, you got some explaining to do, bro. You got some explaining to do. Yes, sir, crew.
Oh, this is nasty word.
And when we think about you, it makes us want to fart. Yep, that was it. Yep.
I think Rio
was
was
fan want to fart.
I think Rio was a guest speaker here one time.
Oh shit. You know what? That
That's
makes
what
sense.
one of his trophies is for.
Yo-Yo told A-Fan, shout out to Yo-Yo, no disrespect to Yo-Yo, but Yo-Yo told A-Fan, yeah, I'll get Rio to come speak at your thing, but Yo-Yo didn't know it was an AIDS benefit.
What the fuck is this? I don't know. That's what we're wondering.
That's what we're wondering, bro. You gotta ask A-Fan.
This is fucking insane.
He's got some explaining to do, bro. I was sitting there writing for A-Fan last night, and I just stumbled upon this shit and was like, damn, yo, I struck gold. And I was like, I'm not going to use it in the battle because I already have enough material, but like,
yeah, and plus people be like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Right. So I just figured, and like this, like, this is even, A-Fan, did you help paint this?
I think that's him in the picture right there.
I think it is on the right?
No, I was gonna say the one on the left.
Nah, that one has hair, I think. I don't know. We'd have
to. I thought that was a hat.
We'd have to zoom in.
Oh yeah, you're right.
But yeah, right, man.
The other guy's too comfortable.
Exactly.
On the right, he's like arms crossed. He's like, "Don't take a picture of this."
Yeah,
community will find out.
Yep.
We're not saying everyone in Nevada has got it.
No, bro, A-Fan doesn't even live in Nevada. He lives in Laguna Beach, so I don't even know why he's doing it out of state.
Right.
It's weird.
His fucking online boyfriend lives in Nevada. So.
He only did it in Nevada so he could name it A-Fan.
Damn. Glitch was ahead as director. Yo. I put on just for a second. Shit. I put on the clip that Major uploaded. I just like fast forwarded a little bit. I got maybe like 5 minutes in, and I was like, "All right, dude, I can't."
Which one? Oh, a glitch. Yeah, I listened to it. Yeah,
chopping his glizzy off and shit. I'm like, all right.
I know this shit's wild, bro. Shit's wild.
Oh, y'all got that.
Oh man, HB is the one who got him up there, and then HB ended up dipping out and fucking left Yo-Yo with glitch. Like that's crazy.
It's fucking insane.
That clip was horrendous, yo. Oh shit. Yeah, crew. I was like, I knew I was like, yo, there's no way crew's gonna be able to stay up there for too long.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
So what were you saying about this? The Pat Stay killer, was it, or did you already talk about that?
Yeah, I did, but it's all right. It's quick. He's back on trial Monday. Now the Holohan posted a thing on Facebook and said, this trial starts next week, and people want to throw events for Pat after he's dead, but they don't want to talk about this or push the and it's kind of fucking crazy, man. It's kind of fucking crazy. Pat Stay was your fucking Loaded Lux murder movie. Like he was the fucking top guy in King of the Dot, like
fact
in Canada, period. So
and hit that like button, y'all playing around.
Yeah, yo.
I commented that, by the way.
Yeah, Pablo said it.
Pablo said so.
Hit the motherfucking like button.
Y'all be playing around. Freeloaders up in this bitch.
Yep. Yeah, Curry's hurt for the next 3 games. Yeah. Or about a week or so, they said.
Yeah, he'd be Curry in that team.
Yep. But now the other thing too is that I believe he's also fighting another murder that he committed in like 2018 or something. I forget when it was. The dude that he shot in his car.
How was he even out? Is what
that he never got. He didn't get charged with that, but they're bringing it back, and he has to go back to trial for that too. That was announced in 2022. I don't know if that's gonna be after the Pat shit or what, but so yeah, he's dealing with 2 first-degree murder cases right now. And I mean, that shit was definitely a setup for Pat. Like,
yeah, that's crazy, dog.
Dude
is definitely weird. You can tell, like, you can just tell.
Yeah, I've heard that from very reliable sources, a couple of them, that he's a huge figure in the like illegal world in Nova Scotia and Halifax especially, and he's also like a real estate dude, like he owns property and shit, so like he's pretty, you know, he's a big deal out there.
Kind of a big deal.
Who we're talking about Pat Stay's killer, the guy who killed Pat Stay. He's going back to trial Monday. I know you're confused because of the picture up on the screen right now. That's A-Fan's favorite lifeguard booth in Laguna Beach. He runs to it every day.
Oh shit! Yo, we got 20 people watching, only 14 likes. What is this? What is this?
Hey, you know,
bug the fuck out.
You know what it is.
Yo, y'all gotta see me, right?
R.I.P. Pat, for real. Right? Y'all gotta see me, right? You know you gotta see me, right? Oh shit! Yo, what a great episode!
Bro, like, damn. Didn't he like reading that tweet or something? He's like, "Oh, I can't wait to give you a big hug," or some shit, right?
Yeah, he posted that on one of Pat Stay's posts on Facebook. Can't wait to give you a big hug when I see you.
That's fucked.
So and then how he got caught was I went over all this before, but like I know a lot more information. I just haven't been given permission to speak on it yet, and I respect the person who told me way too much to say anything.
I'd rather be free than respected in the underworld. Yeah, that's a fact. The fuck.
Yeah. Hopefully they get justice, man. Hopefully they get justice for Pat.
Especially, it's like underworld. It's like if you're part of a criminal underworld, that means you either like traffic in narcotics, so you're poisoning some kind of community.
Yeah.
You traffic humans, so you're a horrible fucking person. Or
right.
You know what I mean? Like what criminal activities could you be involved in that's not like ruining?
That's beneficial to your community.
And not just like fucking over families and children, and you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, man.
I don't.
And the dude he killed in the car, and that's not even the first person he killed either. There was another guy before him, but the guy he killed.
So he's definitely like he's got to be connected to like some kind of lawyers, judges, whatever the fuck. Like
he's got to be, because when they were trying to reset this trial, they were like, oh, the judge was like, oh, I can't do that date, and then they were like, okay, this date, and his lawyers were like, we can't do that date, and then it was like, but we can do this date, and then they're like, okay, but we'd still have to find a courtroom. Like, it's just weird.
Like, what the fuck? It's like, wait, when did this happen? Was this like?
And then they tried to blame not having it.
COVID, was it? Or...
Listen, this was in 2023.
Yeah, that's
so after COVID. So listen, I'm going to tell you. So their reasoning is they're still blaming it on COVID because they don't have a courtroom big enough for this trial to where they can have sufficient social distancing.
What?
Yeah. But it got figured out, and it's going down starting Monday. So,
is it gonna...
and the other weird thing is they already put like a time frame on when it'll end. It said like 6 weeks or something, or whatever it said. It was like not about this much time. Like, yes, this is the amount of time it'll take. It's like, how the fuck do you know how long it's gonna take?
Right. I guess if you know how many witnesses you have and shit, but yeah, to know exactly how long it's gonna last.
Yeah, that's insane.
You know exactly how long the cross-examination of each witness is gonna be and shit. Like,
this shit could be weeks, it could be months, you know, like.
And you have no idea how long the jury's gonna deliberate either.
Exactly. Trials are fucking lengthy, bro.
How do you know how long a trial is gonna be before it starts?
Especially a murder trial.
Yeah, that's crazy. What the fuck are they talking about?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. It's wild. It's wild.
And as it's like predetermined, like what the fuck?
Yeah.
And it's all scripted.
Now the only thing that like I'm thinking though is like it's weird that they're trying to like delay the trial. They were trying to delay the trial because Adam Drake is in jail right now. Because what happened was they told him like basically he tried to appeal it and get his, get out on bail, and he ended up dropping the paperwork for that. So he would just stay in jail. And I was like, that's weird. Like, why would he do that? And then I figured out it's because if he had, then they would have had to have had a different trial date, and his lawyers weren't available that date. So he would have had to have gotten a new legal team. But bro, when you look at his picture, you could probably, if you can pull it up, somewhat, like when you just search search Adam Drake fucking court whatever Pat Stay, and then like images or whatever the fuck. But anyway, bro, the look on this dude's face, his eyes, you look at him and you're like, this motherfucker did it and doesn't feel the least bit bad about it.
Yeah, look right here. Look at this one.
Yeah, that one top left with the green.
Or the top right. Look at this.
Yeah, either one of them. His eyes in that one with the green shirt is crazy. He's looking at the camera like, fuck you. Yeah, look at this cocky motherfucker.
Yeah, look at them eyes.
You murdered one of the goats of battle rap.
Eyes, like a doll's eyes.
Bro, the Beach Back Mountain. Beach Back Mountain.
Yeah, you know, what's the dude's name? Robert, whatever the fuck, from Jaws. He's like, it's like sharks. You ever seen a shark's eyes? It's like they're black, lifeless eyes, like a doll's eyes.
Yep. That's it.
Real dog.
Look at him.
He looks like he's on SSR eyes with them doll eyes.
Now, I heard also that this was over like Pat owing Adam Drake and like one of Adam Drake's friends money for jewelry, but I mean I've pretty much confirmed that to be false. I don't know. So I don't know what the actual situation was and why they wanted Pat dead, but Pat was lured there. The guy who told him to come there was in on it. Like, and so here's the thing. Adam Drake dropped his phone in the club. So like, and they found his phone and they found messages conspiring to kill Pat Stay.
Damn.
That's why he didn't get out on bail. That must be why.
Yeah,
so
that's a fact.
But why aren't the other people that conspired with him on trial?
Right. I would say, who was he texting about it? Like,
right. This shit's weird, man. It's weird.
Like, I'm wondering, like, if someone he was with is like, yeah, we got him, or just someone at the club was like, yeah, he's here.
Pat was at a wedding before that, and I guess I guess they basically they sent this one dude who was like a mutual friend, probably a fucking drug addict or something, and did it for fucking money or drugs, and fucking went and told Pat like, oh, come to the yacht club, like. It's a fucking and like I said, I know much more. I can't.
Right. But see, that's why, like,
if I had heard it from someone I didn't give a fuck about, I would say,
right.
But this is someone I respect.
But
and
that's
it's not Lush.
Be like hanging out certain places. Someone's like, oh, you should come here. Like, for what?
Like, nah, I'm gonna chill here.
Unless it's like certain people that are the ones like sending the invite and shit. But if it's just like random, like even like you said, mutuals, that's still a rando to me.
Right.
Yeah,
undead. I can't
you if we didn't grow up together, if we're not family like that, I'm not rolling with you anywhere. No. I don't know if you're gonna have my bag. I don't know what kind of shit. And also, let's say it's a scenario where it's like it's not even someone I have beef with. It's like, who knows who you got beef with.
Right.
And then we're just out and about, and then you run into some, especially if it's like you're some dirtbag. Who knows who you ripped off this month, or who, you know what I mean? Who you talked crazy to, whose girl you might have like done something to, you know what I mean? Like, I'm good, bro. That's why I don't roll with randos, because then you all of a sudden you're in some situation where it's like you had nothing to do with it, but now just because you're
you're in it.
You're involved.
Yep.
And that's why I'm good, bro. That's why I'd rather stay home.
Yep. Undead. Yeah, I think so too. you know, like I said, I can't say too much, but yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, absolute there. But you can just tell by just look at him, dog. Just look at this guy.
He's looking at the camera on purpose.
I know. He's like, oh, this is my 15 minutes of fame.
This is my third time. This is gonna be my third time getting off for murder.
Right. He feels invincible at this point.
Yeah, bro.
Get off for this. Like,
fucking piece of shit.
Look at the fucking dirt ball. Bro, that's you.
Oh shit, that is me.
That's
oh shit.
Arresting Adam Drake, dog.
Yo.
I didn't know you were. Yo, it's confirmed.
Yo, I forgot I was there. I blacked out.
In Nova Scotia, he blacked out.
I blacked out like OG Capri.
That's crazy, dog. That literally looks like you. It's social.
Oh shit.
It's like you're under arrest for being a scum.
Yeah, right. If that was me, Adam Drake wouldn't have made it to court.
I know. Looks like you're about to shank him. You should show up dressed like this versus A-Fan.
Me against Daisy. Yeah, man, I was wearing them out.
Battle rap police.
That's crazy.
Battle rap police. I can't believe that literally looks like good job.
Yeah. It could also be Tony Hinchcliffe.
Oh, that's fucking too funny.
But nah, that's definitely me. I just blacked out.
Yo, that's,
you know what's crazy?
God.
Is that I used to go up to like Nova Scotia all the time because my dad owned land up there. So like I used to go to Halifax and shit, and like Water Street where the yacht club social is. Like I was definitely on that street and shit. So like as a kid,
that ass looks like you versus Tasty.
Yeah.
Hilarious, dog. Oh,
right?
God.
Oh fuck.
Yo, bruh.
Oh shit.
Speaking of, I don't know if you really want to get into it, but blacked out.
What is it?
Blacked out. You know, all this shit that Adept was covering yesterday and shit.
I don't care. Yeah, whatever. But first, I want to say this.
Yeah. So get into whatever you want.
Just real quick. Adept, Fresh Coast, all you Knicks fans, relax. Because the Celtics lost the first game in round 2, 3 out of the last 4 seasons, and we won that series every time. Dang. I'm telling y'all, like you guys are like Kamala Harris supporters. Like you keep letting the Knicks and the Jets like get your hopes up, and you fall for it and you just keep getting disappointed. It's like all these lies Kamala feeds, all the lies the Democrats feed to the people, like, and they just keep believing it. You know, they keep believing in it. That's you guys. That's you Knicks and Jets fans, man.
Damn.
I'm sorry y'all haven't won one in 47 years. I'm sorry that you only have one total. And Major, I'm sorry that you have to run final simulations to see your Knicks win a championship.
Dang.
But, you know, Celtics are going to win tonight. Celtics are going to win. Oh, shit. Major. Yo. Oh fuck, that's hilarious. Yeah, man. It is what it is, yo. I mean, I'm sorry, y'all. Like, if you think we're gonna shoot 60 3-pointers again tonight, you're bugging. If you think we're not gonna be more physical tonight, you're bugging.
That was fucking insane, though. Like, come on, fam.
No, trust me, I know.
Motherfuckers thought they were Bird out there. Like, yo, watch.
Well,
this.
nah, they Tatum, Derek White, and Peyton Pritchard have all hit over 253s this season.
Mm-hmm.
Each of them 250. So they're shooting a good percentage. So they've been living by the 3-pointer. So, you know, it is what it is. I mean, but if you don't think they're gonna adjust, look, Orlando took the 3-pointers away from us in that series, and we did what we had to do to get the fucking buckets and win the series in 5. And listen, Orlando won 1 game and fucking dropped confetti, like, bro, and then they ended up losing fucking 5 in 5 games. Like, that's something the Knicks would do.
You gonna get the bell ready, like the dude at the spelling bee? Like, Bong.
Yeah. Facts. Oh man.
Oh fuck. Listen, numb nuts.
Yeah, because of the banter 702. Yeah, man. Yeah. I didn't see your comment, but yeah, man. It's fun. It's fun. I saw Adept go live the other night. He said that boy's social is heat. I was like, yo, all right. Y'all got one. Y'all like little brothers. We got to give you a little bit of a head start. You needed that.
Yeah.
You needed that. It's okay.
Yeah, mid-episode, he's like, yeah, we're up 20 right now. Like, dog.
Well, I wasn't lying. Well, what happened was we were up 20, and then Porzingis left. He didn't come back in the second half because he was sick, and he's probably playing tonight. But
Fucking jinxed him.
That affected it. That affected the game for sure, man. Even though he wasn't playing great, just his presence on the floor was clearly enough.
It's like me and my battles. My presence alone.
Pablo could just stand there and not rap.
Yeah. That's a fact.
But I'm going to tell you something right now. Tonight, you're going to see how it Jason Tatum. That's a fact.
That's how a Jason Tatum.
All right, what you got? Yo, hold it. In fucking Pacers up 2-0 against Cleveland is insane. All right, go ahead.
Well, I mean, we don't have to get into it. I'm just saying. Did you see that shit that they were covering yesterday about blacking out?
I saw a couple parts. I didn't really see the whole thing, but I saw that part. I heard him say I blacked out.
How fucking crazy is that? Like, imagine going around telling people you shoved someone across the room.
Bro, I would never. You know what? The only people who have to lie about doing some shit like that is motherfuckers who never did some shit like that. You know what I mean? And and you pushed them. Good for you. Good for you. You pushed them.
What does that even mean? Like,
right,
dog. Even if something happened where it's like a scenario, I'm in an event.
Fuck you, Adept.
And we're talking back and forth, and even if I do shove someone across the room, like, the fuck is that something to brag about? Oh, I pushed him, like. But to say that I don't remember doing it, but other people told me I did it, and then running with that and talking on it, like, that's fucking crazy. And then when this motherfucker got checked on it, by like 4 different people pulled up, it's like, so you put, and he's like, no, I didn't say that. You see, what I said was other people told me. I don't have a good memory. What?
Wow, bro.
If you don't remember doing something, why the fuck are you talking about it?
Look, I don't remember a lot of fights I've been in, but like I'm sure something could jog my memory, and there's definitely other people who would remember, but like I remember the big ones, the main ones, you know what I mean? And I would definitely remember like getting into a fight at an event, you know?
Yeah, I would remember someone across the room.
Yeah, I might not remember shoving somebody, but I wouldn't go around saying I shoved someone if I didn't. But hold up, this is just like a couple days after the battle, right? It's just a couple.
It was the next day.
The next day, so you don't remember, bro? How many fucking perks are you doing?
Was me at the event,
right? Yo, he was loaded on fucking perk 30s, and then fucking had a little side of GHB. You know what I mean? It was. Jesus Christ. It only lasts 45 minutes according to DME, but in that 45 minutes, who knows what the fuck happens.
So I'm just curious, like, what do you do from here, right? If you're a battle rapper and your whole shtick is like you're gangsta and you're tough and the only time you showed that you were a little tough was against someone half your size, and you looked like a fucking fool throwing those punches. Like, yeah, he was push punching. Like, bro, that shit does nothing. You're just a perpetual victim. I said yesterday, I go, yo, he's like a real life battle rap jobber.
Yeah, yo, good call. Good
call. What I mean? Like in wrestling, that's the term they call like the little like fuck stain underlings that come in, like they book in matches just for them to get beat up every time.
Yeah, bro. Like all the Chuns that got beat by Goldberg in 10 seconds or whatever.
Right. Yeah. So it's like you really are like you're like a real life battle rap jobber.
Exactly.
You only exist for other people to get some fame off of beating your ass.
Right. Yo, that kick to the face was wild.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, so what do you do now? Like,
well, I
is
mean,
your career just over, or do you play into it and make jokes about yourself being like, oh, this dude said he beat my ass, I can't remember. Like, is that what you rap about now? Like, I don't know. I'm like, what do you do?
Yeah,
forward?
I don't know, but I just watched the Celtics shoot 3 threes in one possession.
His career
and miss all of them.
Damn.
But yeah, his career is over, I think. Like, what do you do now? You look like a bitch. And OG Capri, you can't fight, and it's clear. It's clear as day you can't fight in that D Money match. And you can't just say, like, oh, I was taking it easy on him. No, bro, the way you were punching makes it obvious. And the way you're standing, like, you would at least be standing right because it would be natural to you. You would be would be holding your hands, you would be throwing proper punches, not push punches. And fucking, I don't know, man.
He was, you could tell because he was standing like both feet like parallel to each other. You know what I'm saying? Like flat. You're standing straight, flat. Like he wasn't even like, you know, like you put one hand,
right,
your lead hand, and you have like one front foot and your back foot. Like not even. You're just like flat, standing flat footed with both feet equally. Like I don't know.
And he threw a couple like double punches too, like both fists at the same time. It's like, dude, what are you doing?
Like,
what
dude, it looked like Ready to Rumble.
Yeah, yo, like
they two characters from Ready to Rumble, like that, bro. Straight up,
they said
make that edit, the Ready to Rumble boxing game edit with them with like the red shadow on their punches and shit. Like, oh, the special move and it, like,
oh man, yeah, OG Capri, you gotta.
I mean, I was being nice by saying career, but I mean, just like for real. And I was even saying that in the chat yesterday because they were talking about this situation and that situation. I'm like, well, wait a minute. I'm like, someone says that someone else beat him up too. Like, and I forgot who it was, but then they're saying like, oh yeah, like he got knocked out by Cuban too. It's like,
yeah, but Adept says he remembers him saying he beat up Cuban too, which I'm sure he did because he probably thinks these dudes aren't seeing the virtual shit. You know what I mean? But there's people who are in both communities that are gonna be like, "What? Yo, send that." And
but it's crazy that
it's funny he pulled up to OG's shit and OG Capri. Yo, he sounded like a straight bitch once.
Right, bro. It's crazy because this motherfucker literally said, he's like, welcome to my platform. I'm a tour guide. Like, what?
I know. He's like, we're going to the beach at the end of the month. Like, no one's gonna watch that shit.
You know what we do here? You have your feng shui show. This is my feng shui, and then he goes, you know how it is. Like, I'm just telling my people on some funny shit. So basically, it's saying like, no, it's okay. I'm just embellishing and telling.
And he also blamed the viewers because he said some shit like, that's what they want. So
they want to hear me,
yeah.
The people want to hear me lie and cap.
Yeah.
Yo, that's crazy. You're going to blame your own audience.
Yeah, that's insane.
Well, it's my platform, so of course I'm going to lie about what happened. Like, that's fucking insane, dog. What are you talking about?
Wow, bro, oh man. I don't need to lie about any fights I've been in.
I'm just saying at this point, it's like, what do you even do? You just like, you try to go back to virtual? Do you just stay on Easy's bowling team? Because it's the only place he's getting hit up to be on. Only roster he's a part of is the bowling team.
What the fuck is the bowling team?
Easy the block snapkin as a bowling. Like, I don't know, they went bowling one time and he like posted a pic bragging about it. He's like, oh, bowling with the trenches.
Wow.
So that's what I'm saying. It's like, I don't know, dog. Like, what do you even do? If he was smart, he could have turned that situation into a battle on some battle shit. Mid-battle when someone's like, you glaze and be like, I would smoke. Like, if that's me, which first of all, I'm not going to be riding that hard in a battle anyway. But
especially when the person you're there supposedly there with like is not rapping.
Yeah, that's fucking insane.
That was insane.
That's how you know it wasn't about the battle even. You know what I mean? Like,
Yep.
it's not.
Yo, they took away the Knicks points.
But if I'm sitting there and someone addresses me in the battle, and I'm like on camera, I'd be like, "Yo, I would 30 you, 30." Like the fuck, I would smoke you. Like,
yep.
You know, and I to the point where the crowd would be like, "Yeah," you know. And then when you go outside, you get interviewed by Auntie Ra, and he's like, "So what was that about in the what was that?" You know, he'd be like, "Ah, you know, there's some battle shit." Like he was, you know, you gonna have to see me. Like, and then it would like garner interest in a fucking battle. Instead, you literally did the worst possible thing, lied about what happened. And it's crazy because the situation could not have worked better for Prezi, to be real. He didn't even have to talk about it. He didn't even go out and like try to get points off of like, yeah,
facts. And I believe everything. I believe everything he said too, because the way, like how he said it, you can just tell when sometimes you can just tell when a motherfucker's telling the truth about something.
That's a fact. And it's crazy because when people were saying Prezi, I didn't even realize it was presidential dubs. And I was like, oh, yo, bro, he's been battling for mad long. He has battles in I Battle versus City Towers. He battled Prez Mafia like 8 years ago. Him versus Brooklyn Carter on URL. Like he has some fire battles from back in the day. And I didn't even realize it was the same dude for real. But then it worked out in his favor so much because then you know, everyone's talking about him. He like leveraged the situation, and not even that he was trying to, you know, it's not even like he was like clout chasing off it, but it literally couldn't have worked better for him. And you know, then because everyone wants to ask him about the situation, and him just like joking around, and you know, I felt like it was very advantageous for him to get up there. I think the Adept interview was actually really good.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, he
from what I saw,
he came across like you know, like likable, and not just his battles, but I feel like more people are probably interested in like watching.
He just seems like a humble dude, you know.
Right, who's been putting in work for mad long, and yeah, I'm like, bro, it literally couldn't have worked out better for him. And it's like, so the person that's like trying to clout chase and glaze mid battle, like it like fucking ruined his career. Like it's like clout chasing gone wrong, you know. Like all you did was get this dude a look for real. So
yep, facts, get more eyes on him.
Yeah.
Yo, I don't know where the three. I am watching on mute right now, so like I don't know where the 3 points went, but that is wild. If I would be pissed. I don't know. I don't know where those 3 points.
Send me 20 since you're in a giving spirit. Damn. Oh yeah.
I would never bet on the Knicks, and anyone who does is a fool.
That's a fact, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like it's just in battle rap in general. People get too caught up in the like
word.
They get too caught up in like the character they're playing on camera. You know what I mean? And they forget to just be themselves. And
that's true, man.
It's like,
which is crazy because I can't not be myself.
Right. But I think
it's crazy to me.
We're so used to that in battle rap. Look at some of the top tiers, dog. Like, you know, in the quote unquote top tier, like Geechee, like Hitman. It's like, I mean, all they do is act. They're just actors, and they're not even like good. They're actually like bad actors at that. But right. I think people look at that and they go, "Oh, that's what it means to be successful in battle rap." So then everyone just tries to like copy that. And it's like, bro, you're not being yourself. Like I say it all the time. It's like, it's more than just like putting words together. You know what I mean? Like,
yep.
And I was saying this
a lot more.
I was saying this to Robs recently. I was like, just the fact that he's been going live more and shit. And I feel like, you know, I'm like a prime example of this, right? Like, if I had my first battle versus clip, people didn't know me for a fucking hole in the wall, right? And it's like, you can have great material, But the people don't know anything about you outside of just this one battle, and they're watching it. You know, like it's a difference between that and then if you watch Unscripted, if you watch my lives and see more of my like personality
right
outside of the ring, it may like, and I'm not even saying it should be like that. I'm just saying like that it does get, if people see like a different side of you, right? And then when you're in a battle, it's a lot easier. It's a lot easier to root for someone that you know isn't just like, oh, another generic, like I'm battle rapper 134, you know,
right.
like, oh no, he actually has a personality outside of this shit, and then you can carry that into your battles, like like how he, like, to bring it back to this dude, like how mid battle he's like, hello, like as like a funny catchphrase, like that's really where the entertainment of this shit comes in too, like. It's not, I feel like someone like a Kid Dangerous understands that very well, you know.
Yeah, this A-fan battle is going to be very entertaining. That's a good word for it.
Yeah,
it's going to be entertaining.
I know. I can't wait for this Pyro battle, but it's like, damn, that's July, you know.
I know, July 20th too.
I'd have to do another battle before that. Even
it's exactly 1 month till the A-fan battle.
Are you gonna pick it up 3?
I'm gonna fucking pick it all up.
That's what I'm saying. You're gonna pick up all 3 rounds.
I'm gonna pick up all 3 rounds. I'm gonna pick up the money. I'm gonna pick up A-fan and toss him back in the bleachers. I'll toss him into this fucking lifeguard booth. That's what you run into everything
in the ocean, bro. He's gonna need a lifeguard.
Yeah, he's gonna need a lifeguard.
Someone to guard his life.
Yep.
He's gonna be out there drowning. Like, hold on. Remember this? Remember this?
Yeah, I hope
this sucks.
You could have used a lifeguard right up there. When
oh shit!
Drowning.
No pun intended on the shit. It was the chair.
The chair. Spin the chair. Spin the lifeguard chair. You know what they're gonna say? I don't like how you're teaming up on Ethan. Pause.
Yo, so this is the beach that A-fan runs on every day, and he runs right to this lifeguard booth, and the gym he goes to is right behind it, like right behind that rock wall you see.
Does he have does he listen to the Rocky theme while he runs up those?
Who knows? He probably listens to the reality TV show Laguna Beach fucking theme song.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Oh shit.
We run up on the beach and make the chair spin. Oh, you know what's crazy? Bro, have you seen a picture of Pamela Anderson recently?
Nah.
Oh my god, hold on. Yo, my girl showed me this yesterday. It's crazy. It's fucking insane what she looks like now. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Fresh. He be there every motherfucking day.
Oh, you gotta put this picture down.
Oh, my bad.
No, I'll do it, I said.
Well, you know what? Then you do everything, all right? Holy fucking what?
Right? That's what
she looks
she
like Norman Bates' mom in the chair.
She looks like Willem Dafoe in Dark Saints, dog. Tell me I'm lying.
Oh, shit.
Tell me that doesn't look like. Hold on. Willem Dafoe.
Willem Dafoe. That's crazy. I'm only going to that beach for Pamela Anderson's boobs. Yo, I don't even know if I'd go to that beach for that, yo. I'm not going to no beach that has fucking rainbow painted lifeguards. And it's it was the first one in Orange County. I bet A-fan was there the day they cut the ribbon.
She really does, though. She looks like Willem Dafoe.
She does, yo.
Look at
Damn.
And then there's one specific picture. She has like this new haircut, and she looks even worse. Bro, it's crazy. Look at this. Look at this. Like, what the fuck?
That's crazy.
This is what she looks like now. That's the same Pam Anderson's.
Who's banging her right now?
Mrs. Anderson.
Man, she looks like fucking
Skeletor.
she looks like Skeletor and Julianne Moore.
That's
had a baby.
wrong, Pam Anderson. No, that's her, dog. That's her.
Yeah, crew. Yeah, crew. Facts. Oh, my bad. I didn't mean to. But yeah,
that's Pam Anderson, dog. The same one. The same one.
don't do drugs, kids. That's crazy. Who's banging her right now?
Not I.
No, I know, but someone probably is.
I don't know.
Pete Davidson.
Pete Davidson. It's crazy, dog. Oh, he looks like a little drugged out rat.
Yeah, I fucking can't stand that dude.
Yeah, he's the worst. He's the worst.
Never forget. Killer's Row.
Never forget this either.
Oh man. Oh man.
Killer's Row.
Killer's Row is gonna be fire. Rob's versus Yo-Yo title match. Rob said he's not playing, yo. He's not gonna disappoint. He's coming for Yo-Yo's head. Pause if necessary.
That is mad pause. No,
I don't give a fuck. I'm pressing play.
Gonna be this gay.
Yo, you know what's crazy about D Money singing you the Friends theme song is for a fact he's watched that show more than once all the way through.
Oh, that's a fact.
That motherfucker watches reruns.
Episode names by heart and everything. He's like, this is the one where Rachel, Erica, and Monica.
100%.
This is the one with Joey. Is like, oh my god,
that's
inside references and shit.
He definitely does.
I bet he has this couch in his house. He's like, this is the same couch from Friends.
I bet he still has all the seasons on DVD.
It's like, this is the same couch that May slept on his way to the gates.
Oh man.
Abysmal, not me. He said, I let Abysmal come and stay at my place on his way to the gates.
Yeah, like it was a bar about you leaving a black man hanging after calling me and Pablo racist when we were the ones who helped get Innovate back home, and you left him hanging at the bus station. And then you say, well, I let a white man sleep in my house once. It's like, bro, that does not help. Yeah, that doesn't help. It just makes it sound worse. Yeah, it makes the bar hit harder. What the fuck?
I let Abysmal stay in my place.
Oh man.
Hey, yo, was your wife okay with that?
Yeah, right.
and a Blu-ray.
It's Blu-ray.
Nah, I got the special Blu-rays.
Yeah, when he had them on D.
It's when you watch in all the color blue.
He had them
with rays of light.
I'm telling you, he had all the episodes taped on VHS, and then when DVD came out, he bought all the sets on DVD, and then he upgraded the Blu-ray.
And then I bet he got in a fight with his wife one day. He's like, "You taped over my friend's VHS."
That was my favorite episode.
That was my favorite one. That's the one where Ross gets the monkey. Oh fuck.
Oh man.
You taped over my friends.
D Money.
Ironically, it's the only Friends he's ever seen in life.
Speaking of D Money, so I've been watching Dexter Original Sin,
Uh
and Masuka calls Dexter D Money like 3
huh.
fucking times. I'm only on episode 4. I've watched the first 3 episodes, and he's called him D Money 3 times already.
That's awesome.
I'm like, oh man, what the hell is happening?
But
here?
you're on episode 3, you said? Yeah.
I watched the first 3, so I'm on episode 4.
Do you like it so far?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. It gets better by like episode 5, like halfway through the season, it really starts to hit its groove.
Yeah, I mean, I'm in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's what I was saying.
Dude sounds just like Dexter.
He does, bro. They got the perfect. Like I was saying, the first episode's a little like, man, they had a lot they had to set up and shit, and
yeah,
you know, him with the long hair, it's a little like, nah. But once
once you get past that, it
starts getting really good.
Yeah.
He has the mannerisms down and shit, and even like the blank stare, like face stare with the eyebrows up, hands in the pockets, like, yeah.
And that look when he's like confused but doesn't want to look confused, and he like looks at the like, wait, you don't like this, or wait, this wasn't the right human thing to do.
Like trying, like the jokes he makes and shit, like they really did get some of the perfect. And the young Masuka, he fucking nails it. Though.
I did like that that they show, because like I was wondering like, why the fuck does he bring in donuts? Like I know it's probably to like seem normal, but like no one else brings in donuts. But now I get it, because you know, he looked like an idiot. But yeah, I get it. But good shit. I do like it so far.
Yeah, Dexter's good. Like, you know, the first 4 seasons are definitely the best, but so for the time it came out, definitely a great show.
Yeah, definitely a great show. It just one of the worst endings in TV history, and also like I've watched it probably like I think 3 times all the way through, and the last time I watched it was right before the unscripted episode, and I noticed so many fucking things that I could pick apart, but I guess that's any show, really, you know.
Yeah. Like I was saying, when I rewatched Breaking Bad, I'm like, wait, this and that.
I know.
Shit. I'm like, wait a minute, where did this gun go? He had this one, but then when he shoots Gale, he's got a different gun altogether, and like, like just little shit. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, fresh. I never watched Blacklist, but I did hear it was good. I just have a problem watching
the Blacklist with James Spader. Is really, my girl loved that show.
All right, well, I have a problem with like with TNT, ABC, fucking CBS, Fox, or like fucking USA shows, because most of them suck. So
yeah, no,
I don't.
For a regular TV show,
it's like, the same writers for every fucking show, and it's like so no matter what, I'm not watching anything on those unless somebody that I know watches quality content. It tells me, nah, you gotta watch that.
No, the Blacklist is really good. James,
but isn't it like 30 seasons?
30? No, it's like 10 maybe, or 9, maybe 9 seasons.
You know what show I do want to watch though?
What?
24.
Yeah, I've heard it's good. But
yeah, I've heard from a lot of people that it's really good.
I can't get into it, dog. I don't know.
Yeah, that's why I haven't started it. Like
Kiefer Sutherland.
Yeah, like Kiefer Sutherland. I don't mind Kiefer Sutherland, but like his best role was when you don't see him the whole movie until the end in Phone Booth.
I was gonna say the Lost Boys.
No, of course, that's
motherfucker. I'm trying to watch the Lost Boys.
Oh man, great! That's a great movie.
Yeah, maybe I will do an impression stream. I know the maze gets requested, but
we better make a good impression. Phone Booth was fire. I love that movie. Colin Farrell's a great fucking actor.
Yeah, he is.
He doesn't really like get to show it in that movie, but like, dude, oh man, Colin Farrell's the shit. So many great movies, and the Penguin show was amazing.
Oh, I haven't seen that yet.
Bro, watch it.
I did like the Batman movie though.
Yeah, Colin Farrell kills this fucking role, and
I didn't think I was gonna like it, but I actually did like it.
Yeah, nah, you gotta watch. And I think it's only like 8 episodes too. So
I mean, as soon as it starts out and it's like mad gritty and they're playing Nirvana under the bridge and shit,
yep,
bro.
yep.
And I like how they did like it's like a neo-noir movie because I mean really Batman is supposed to be like a detective, you know. So
Right.
I like how they literally like it's a different genre because it's like they made all these fucking Batman movies. And like, you know, some of them, the earlier ones were like over the top, you know, like cartoony anime. And then Chris Nolan's Batmans were like hyper realistic or whatever the fuck you want to call it. Like they're kind of dark, but like at the same time it's still like comic booky a little, you know. This one was like straight like neo-noir detective Batman.
Yeah, I liked it.
But with the like,
even though I don't like Robert Pattinson, he did a good job.
I don't, bro. I'm gonna tell you right now. I was never like a big fan of Robert Pattinson, but there's one movie, and this one too, the Batman movie for sure, and then what the fuck? This movie's called like Good Times, I think it's called.
Oh yeah. I haven't watched it, but I know what movie you're talking about.
His acting in this movie is like, bro, it just gives you like fucking anxiety the whole time. It's by the same guys who made like Uncut Gems and shit.
Oh yeah. Oh well, Fresh, the Penguin, it didn't need more than 8 episodes, and it can't have a second season.
Bone Tomahawk is great with Kurt
Bone
Russell.
Tomahawk is great.
Yo,
Major with the throwback.
Harder, but we were talking about The Raid 1 and 2 the other day when we were talking about kung fu movies and shit.
Yeah.
Bro, if you guys haven't seen Havoc with Tom Hardy and Timothy Oliphant and shit, it's on Netflix right now. It's on Netflix right now. The ratings, Rotten Tomatoes ratings, like it's like a 66 out of 100. But
yeah, fuck Rotten Tomatoes.
Immediately, the first like, you know, 20 minutes, even though it starts out with a crazy scene, the first like 25, 30 minutes is like there's some setup that has to happen, but once it gets like through the first third of the movie, once it gets like the second act, this movie is fucking insane. If you like really gritty action, like if you like John Wick and shit like that, or if you
I haven't watched it, but I saw this on my thing.
Yeah, if you like The Raid 1 and 2, like super ultra violence and shit, and the fight scenes, and bro, I'm telling you, like I was sitting there with my girl the other day. We only had a couple hours, so I had to go to work. And normally she doesn't like action movies, but she's like, "Yeah, we can watch this." And bro, I'm telling you, like halfway through, I was like, "Oh my fucking god!" Like people get riddled with bullets. The blood's insane. The camera work, it's like almost like if Born Identity did it right, you know.
I was gonna say if it was good.
Yeah, like
Born Identity wasn't terrible, but like the first one, but like it wasn't great. It could have been so much better.
Right. So this movie, it's not like, you know, the plot's pretty, you know, it's not like, oh my god, the greatest story in the world, but it like everything work. I feel like everything kind of works in this movie. If you're just going for like an entertaining watch, like I would actually watch this movie again because, bro, there's one scene in the nightclub.
Hold on 1 second, real quick. Crucial. If you haven't seen Heretic with Hugh Grant, watch that. Heretic. That's a psychological thriller. Really good movie.
Bro, there's one
Speak No Evil is good too.
In the nightclub in this movie, oh my god, it's like 20 minutes long, and it's just fucking the name Havoc fits it perfectly because it's just fucking utter chaos. There's like 5 different sets of people, all like looking for one specific thing, and then they all like come together at this one nightclub, and it's fucking insane. Like, you have to watch this movie at some
I'm gonna watch it tomorrow, actually.
It's Gareth Williams. It's the guy that did the Raid movies and shit. And what else did he do?
Yeah, it's gotta be good.
Yeah, this is like one of his
yeah, crew. You gotta watch Heretic.
Yeah, bro, it's mad good.
But I'm gonna watch. Yeah, I'm gonna watch that tomorrow.
Heretic. I don't know if I've seen that one.
Dude, Hugh Grant, bro. It's about these two. I won't say much, but it's about these two like teenage Mormon girls, and they go to, they're going house to house, whatever. And they go to Hugh Grant's house, and they're like, "We can't come in unless your wife's here." And he's like, "Oh, my wife's here," and whatever. Da da da. And it's fucking crazy. It's crazy. I believe it's on Hulu, but you can find it anywhere really. But yeah, it's fucking wicked.
Crucial. That's a fact. Yo, Hereditary, like horror movies don't.
Hereditary was
movies
crazy.
Don't not only don't scare me, but they don't like stay with me anymore. Like when I was a kid, when I watched like Candyman when I was like 4, like that shit stayed with me. You know what I mean? But Hereditary, like, bro, that shit, like
that shit was
all the way under my skin. And like days later, I was thinking about the part where the fucking mother's like crawling the wall and shit. Like, bro, it fucking, that shit got to me for it.
Yeah, yeah, that movie was fucking crazy.
The Witch is good too. Has the Anya Taylor-Joy in it and shit. I'm trying to think. I watch a lot of horror movies, but now for some reason I'm kind of like drawing a blank on.
I didn't watch The Witch because
you just don't like shit in that time setting.
Not even that. No, I do like shit in that time setting, but like I don't know. It just I don't know. The preview really just didn't.
I know. Sometimes
do it for me.
Don't do shit.
But Hereditary, the trailer didn't do it for me either. And then when I watched that, I was like, I was like, damn.
The Witch is I actually don't like movies set in that time period. I said the Fear Street movies. I think the third one like was awful because for that reason they just didn't do a good job of that.
Yeah,
time.
no, I agree. Like for that time period, it has to be done. Right. It has to be done right. Lords of Salem.
That one's it's like it.
Bro, that movie gets hated on, but I'm telling you, okay, so I'm gonna say this. This is crazy because the first time I saw that movie, I saw it in theaters, and I was like, all right, this movie wasn't it for me. But then I watched it one day, like a couple of years later, when I was home by myself, and I watched it, and I actually I was a little fucking like scared. I'm like, damn. This is crazy, and I don't get scared from horror movies.
I watched the first time like at my house by myself one night, and it was like I was so intrigued, and like halfway through the movie, I'm like on the edge of my seat. But like you said, when it ended, I was kind of like,
yeah,
I was like, I don't know. But then the more I thought back on it, I was like, no, it's actually like it is like a very slow thriller that just like it just kind of gives you that like eerie feeling.
Yeah, that
movie. So it does like succeed in what it's trying to do.
Yeah, 100%.
I guess I just like when you're watching it and you're like you're expecting something to have a Serbian. No, bro. I'm good with the Serbian film. That shit's fucked though.
Yeah, I'm all no. I haven't seen it and I don't
like,
want to see it.
Certain movies like that, like what do they call it?
Like Adept was talking about spit
porn,
on.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
I don't like that shit. Like,
yeah, and even like a movie like I Spit on Your Grave, like I'm all set. There's like 4 of them motherfuckers.
It has to be like the original like Last House on the Left. Like I like that, like revenge movies kind of, but where it's like there's some disturbing parts. I can do that, but like honestly, like Hostel is like the most I'll go with like. Just pure like disturbed gore porn type
yeah
shit.
I Spit on Your Grave is very disturbing to me. I would rewatch the movie and just skip the fucking beginning, the beginning part, and then just watch the revenge part.
No, bro,
I can't watch.
Can't do those type of movies. Like
I don't even know what the fuck that movie is,
bro.
but
It's fucking disgusting. He's talking like the most disgusting movies possible. A Serbian film.
I know what that is. I haven't seen
Yeah.
I'm
This guy
definitely not watching.
and he's a film director, and he's like, yeah, and all of a sudden there's like, you know, sexual acts involving fucking toddlers and shit. Bro, it's disgusting. And 100 Days of Sodom, like, bro, the things about movies like that, it's because you know at one point in time, like, that shit was happening. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
like early days of Rome. You think of like what's that fucking, like, Caligula? You know what I mean? I just think Caligula and just fucking like nasty orgies and torture and like just fucking exactly. And I think that's why it disturbs me so much, of why I can't watch it, because it's like, because I know this shit's like happening, and it's just like, ugh, like I can't, you know. I'd rather be in like a fantasy style horror movie where it's like zombies and shit, like, you know what I mean? I like a creature feature, or I like cheesy horror movies, like cheesy 80s horror movies, or like
Chud, Kill Clowns from Outer Space.
Like the one with the tire killing people. Like, I love absurd horror movies, like with bad acting. There's like naked girls for no reason, you know, like that's the type of horror movie I like, because they're just fun. They're just fun, you know. You get to see some titties, you get to see some unique kills, you know, the special effects, like, and back then it's before CGI, so they had to do like practical effects and shit. Like, I love that stuff. Like, that is just like the Mountain Sleepaway Camp. And
I don't know nothing about that.
Oh my god,
Major Clown was crazy.
Oh my god, it was Angela all along.
Yeah, I don't want to know nothing about none of those movies. I'm good.
Sleepaway Camp, it's literally just like any other cheesy 80s like slasher.
Oh, Sleepaway Camp. Yeah, I thought you were talking about the other movie. No, I've seen Sleepaway Camp.
You know, but the twist is she had a dick the whole time. The twist is like the Crying Game.
Oh my god.
It's the Crying Game with random murders. But bro, I remember recently we were talking about the that movie They Them or whatever it's called.
With Kevin Bacon. So I started that movie. I watched like the first 15 minutes of it, and I was like, nah, bro, I'm good.
Yeah, Rosemary's Baby is a classic. And
yeah, classic.
It's literally what Jordan Peele like took the whole vibe of that movie and made Get Out is just like Rosemary's Baby, like remade almost, like with a different setting and different like plot points, but basically it like, yeah, I get what you're saying. Like, I watched it again recently, and
I haven't seen it since I was
it holds up, but like it doesn't at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, for the time, I bet that was creepy as fuck, but it's the exactly crucial. It's like knowing all the other shit around the movie, and the Roman Polanski is the director and shit. Like, that's what makes that movie more interesting to watch now, not the actual like scenes itself. Beelzebub. But yeah, I'm trying to think of some other some good horror movies. I liked Thanksgiving. I know we talked about that recently. That's a good one. Eli Roth and shit. You're muted, by the way. I don't know if you know that, but
yeah, that was a good movie. And Pilgrim was good. Actually, don't watch Pilgrim. The second time I watched that, I was like, nah, it was good, bro. The first time I watched it, I was like, oh, it was a good movie. And then I rewatched it. I was like, this movie is fucking garbage. You know, sometimes I just be really high watching something, and I'm like, oh, that was pretty good, and then I'll rewatch it.
Sometimes you're really high.
Yeah, I only get really high sometimes. I smoke a lot of weed, but I only get really high sometimes. Hazy, you can pull up. I'm probably gonna end this like pretty soon. Probably,
Yeah, I'm gonna go eat some food and shit, but I might go live later. No, I don't know.
yeah, I'm gonna end it by halftime, but. Bruce, I'm really high right now. Yeah, I'm pretty fucking high right now too. I thought VHS was good back when I was high. Facts.
Yeah,
Oh shit.
like I don't know. Some of those on anthology movies are like they'll have like one good one and then it's like meh. And have like another good one. It's like meh.
But wasn't that like the first found footage movie? VHS?
No.
Are you sure?
The first found the VHS that came out in like 2011 or 12 or something. It's definitely not the first found footage. And that's an anthology too. It's not even found.
Yeah, it is found footage.
VHS?
Yeah, isn't the first one?
I think you're bugging, dog.
Maybe I'm thinking of a different movie. Was it Blair Witch? I was thinking that, but was it though?
Blair Witch is definitely the first found footage horror movie.
Hold on, let me look this up. When I first see, when that movie was in theaters, I was old enough to go see it, but like not old enough to go see it by myself, but like I was, you know, I could go to the theater or whatever. But it, like, I don't know, man. People were like, "Oh yeah, it's real." I'm like, "No, it's fucking not. It's not real." Like,
bro, Ben Mayers, I'm sorry, you're not coming up here.
Absolutely not. Cannibal Holocaust,
Yeah,
1980 was the first found footage film.
Why is this dude always like obsessed with that?
I don't know. But Cannibal Holocaust was the first found footage film.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
I knew there was one before. Cannibal Holocaust is a crazy fucking movie. Hazy, salute, G.
Yo.
Not Ben Mays.
Not Ben Mayers, yo.
Oh my god, yeah. I picked you.
Oh shit. That's crazy.
Get the fucking dude out of here.
I found him. Now I want to hear about these horror movies, man.
Yeah, I got a list up here.
What about have y'all seen Butterfly Kisses?
No.
Kisses? No, definitely not.
That's I don't want to spoil it, but that's a really good movie.
I'm writing that down
Okay.
now. You better not be setting me up.
Nah. It's actually pretty good, yo. Because it starts out crazy, and then there's a twist, and then there's a twist on top of that twist. It's a wild movie.
All right,
That's what I like, the thriller movies with like twists and stuff, because I don't get scared by anything anymore, like these horror movies.
Right. Yeah, it's got to have a good twist, man. You know what I like? That movie, The Visit. It's an M. Night Shyamalan movie, but it's that.
No, that's a good movie.
That is a good fucking movie, yo. That's crazy.
Yo, I watched I See You. I think you
Yep.
Yeah, you told us to watch that on the horror episode. Yo, I liked that movie. Like
that movie was pretty good. I was surprised by it.
Right. I like the premise, the whole thing, like, oh, they're frogging or whatever the fuck. And like,
Right.
Just like imagining someone living, because like there's been cases where they find out like real life cases of people living in people's houses without them knowing and shit. Like cases, and like something about that just fucking makes my skin crawl. Like,
and that was another movie with like a twist on top of a twist, and then there's a whole other twist.
Yep.
Exactly, bro. That's why, because like halfway through you're like, oh, okay, but then yeah, the more it goes on, you're like, oh damn, like I liked it how they did that.
Yeah, that was a good movie. I like psychological thrillers,
right?
More so than horrors.
Same.
Yeah, like I said, if it's a horror, if it's like a straight horror, like I like fucking cheese fest. Like
I want it to be corny as hell. Yeah,
you know
like I'm all set with all the fucking paranormal movies and shit. Like I'm
done with those. Yeah, those are trash.
Yeah,
don't feel
bro.
good on that.
So pretty much any like ghost movie is just like meh. Like
Yeah.
Yeah, like ghosts have played out at this point.
It's an oversaturated genre, and it's like
Even with zombie movies, I'm just like, it's
yeah,
too many
overplayed at
came
this
out
point.
at once. Like then they had the Walking Dead show kind of like just
That
killed it.
show ruined it for me because I was dealing with a girl that loved that show and I thought that shit was trash.
Yeah.
It's
it
terrible,
started off pretty
really.
good, but then it was just like, what the fuck are we watching?
Right, because it sucks because the actual like comics are great. They started off the first season was great because Frank Darabont was directing it. That's the guy who made like the Shawshank Redemption and shit.
right.
Great director. So he did the first season and it was like following the comics. His idea for the second season was amazing. And they fired him as the showrunner. And then ever since the second season, once they were on the farm and shit, immediately I checked. I was like, all right, fuck this. This show sucks. And other people invested years into it, and it just fucking kept getting worse and worse and worse. Like,
Yeah, that's what the girl kept telling me. She's like, I got invested in the first season. Now I just have to finish it. I'm like, you don't have to do
Right.
anything. Like,
Yeah, you don't
this is
have
not
to.
even the original show anymore.
Yeah, you don't have to be tied to this shit.
Yeah, that's a fact, bro. That happened.
Yeah, that
It turned
Exorcist
into a
movie
soap
that came
opera.
out like a couple years ago or whatever. The Exorcist movie that they remade. That one bad.
I didn't see it.
I
didn't
saw
see
the original Exorcist when I was 6 years old, and that's the last movie that fucked me up. That's why I don't think horror movies scare me anymore. 'Cause when I saw that Exorcist shit at 6, I was terrified, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, the remake, yo, not for nothing, yo. That is alright.
Right. This Exorcist 3, is that the one where it has this scene in the hospital?
Is that the one that went to Egypt?
It's the white girl and the black girl, man.
Oh my god, that shit
That's
is
the
fucking.
one.
Hold on. Let me
Oh
find
no,
it.
Hazy's talking about the new one, the remake.
Yeah.
You see, everybody talking about Hereditary. That movie didn't scare me for some reason. Yeah, I think it was good. It didn't scare me.
It didn't scare me. It like I don't know. It did something to me though. It fucked me up. Like there was some
Taco
parts
Bell
in that
brought back
movie.
Yeah.
I've seen too much shit on the internet.
No, because
Yeah,
like
yeah.
at the end,
That's really the thing. Like we're
like the
desensitized to a lot of
double,
this shit.
True.
like the fucking double, like at the end, like pretty
When
much
Bill
straight.
Collector and Calico were talking about Beasley's house, that was scarier to me than
Yo, Calico's story about fucking waking up with the sandwich and shit and smacks in it.
terrifying, right?
Yo,
He's
that
like, how
is
do you even know I like my sandwich like this?
yeah, yo, that is terrifying.
Creepy because then you know they have a file on you. They know exactly what kind of condiments you like on your sandwich. And shit. That's crazy,
Right.
Yeah, like extra cheese.
Bill Collector woke up to the soul voice.
Oh man.
Yo, this scene,
We're about to play a
right
game.
Here, this scene right here always stuck with me, yo. Nurse, like, bro, this shit's creepy as fuck. Bruh.
Yo, that's crazy.
the way it comes, but like that fucking vision. I'm just like these fucking garden shears. I'm like, like, especially when I was like 5. Like, I don't know why that fucking scene got me for some reason.
Yo, I watched The Shining a couple years ago just to see if it held up, and to me it fucking holds up.
The acting holds up for sure.
Yeah.
I still, and you know what's crazy about The Shining? That if you look up like theories on what the movie's actually about, that's scary. That apparently like the little boy was being molested by Jack Nicholson's character.
Oh
And
yeah,
there's
What?
I
mad
did
different
read about
signs
that.
throughout the whole movie
Yeah,
pointing to that.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's wild.
yeah. The
And then even in the
abuse.
beginning of the movie, you see this dude Jack Nicholson, like when I guess he's like waiting for the job interview or something. He's
Yeah.
looking at like a Playgirl magazine, and if you look at the cover of the so the Playgirl's like that's gay, right?
That's true.
But if
I
you
do
see at the
remember
cover
that.
of
Yep.
it, it's talking about kids,
Oh
and that's how they
man.
start off the whole. Yeah, just look up The Shining theory, and you'll
Yeah,
you'll
there's a
find
lot.
something.
There's a lot of theories with the shot, and like, and you said even when he's in the job interview,
Yep.
and I think it's when actually they're talking to the wife, and the wife is talking about, oh yeah, well and they like reference something happening between the dad and the kid, like he
Yep.
like
Right.
that he
I
hurt.
wonder if there was a scene that they cut.
No, there's a few scenes, bro. Like there's a scene also with like the little boy's like brushing his teeth, and it's like this is immediately after he was alone with the pops, and with the scene you see all the toothpaste come out of his mouth like it's nut or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro.
What?
Damn.
It's
Find out
wild,
the
right? It
part.
sounds crazy when we're just saying it, but if you watch like somebody like breaking down everything regarding it, it's insane.
Yeah, that's
There's some
fucking
wild
crazy.
shit in that movie.
Speaking of insane and wild, Adept, what do you think of this?
What do you think?
Oh, this was
That's
crazy, man.
that's A-Fan's beach, bro.
I can't put anything on somebody just because where they live, because I'm from New York City, one of the most
I know.
degenerate places ever.
I know. I
But
hear you.
I do believe A-Fan be running here.
That's my.
I think when he gets to this stand right there, he knows he hit the mile, so he turns around.
Damn.
That's what I think too. I don't know if he turns around. But
Yo,
he
why
definitely
they
stops.
set it up like that's the lifeguard
You think
fucking
he does pull-ups
station
on
right
that?
there? What the fuck?
Yeah, he does pull ups on it.
Yo, y'all wildin'.
Oh shit, my bad, yo, my bad.
Baywatch was zesty.
Hey, I wonder if A-Fan helped paint it. I mean, he
I
was
think
yo,
A-Fan
and
be hanging his clothes up there to dry.
yeah, for sure, for sure. He takes his shorts off, puts on the towel, and just lets his shorts dry. You know, they got a towel up there waiting for him. Just saying, I don't know. You know, Laguna Beach.
Again, Gay Watch, the reboot.
Gay Watch is crazy.
Gay Watch is fucking insane.
Gay what?
But
Yeah.
yo, it's the first rainbow one in Orange County, and peep this, like if you remember,
In
Rob,
California?
check this out. No, in Orange County,
That
but
can't be
check.
the first one in California.
No, in Orange County. But peep this, Hold up, peep this. This all correlates. So remember in A-Fan's battle versus Rob's, he had all that graffiti behind him, and then he like walked down this alleyway where it was like all canvases and paint. It was like a fake graffiti spot, you know, not like in New York where you actually see real graffiti.
Yeah, that's more like an art mural that the city paid for.
Right, and A-Fan volunteers there, and he volunteered to paint this lifeguard booth. You know,
Damn.
I'm just saying, it's possible.
Shout out to the lifeguards out there. I used to be a lifeguard. I don't think I'd want to work there.
Nah.
Never.
But yeah, shout out to the lifeguards, yo.
Yeah.
Wait, so
Right.
you've never seen Sleepaway Camp?
Sleepaway Camp?
Of course, I've seen it. Bro. Seen every 80s horror movie ever.
Yeah, I was
Sleepaway
gonna say if it's an old movie, I've definitely seen it because I remember
yeah, it's from the 80s.
Yeah,
Which is kind of crazy that it's from the 80s because it's kind of ahead of its time.
Yeah, that's a fact.
It had like I'll ruin it. Fuck it.
Oh, nah, I definitely seen this. Go ahead, ruin it. Yeah, I've definitely seen it.
Yeah. They've raised there's a girl that's the murderer in the movie, but then you find out that it was actually a little boy raised as a girl. And then really like the twist is that the motherfucker's a tranny, which is
right, which is crazy.
Back in the early horror movies, back in the 80s and the 90s,
That was
all the
creepy as
evil killers were transsexual.
Yeah.
Like you had Buffalo Bill and shit.
Uh-huh.
You had
Oh,
the
man.
sleepaway
It's like,
camp.
would you fuck me? I'd fuck me.
Oh man.
But that scene at the end of the movie is scary as shit, though. Like with that face that it makes
Right,
out the
because
water, and you just see the dick hanging out. It's like, what
Oh,
the?
you want to know
man.
why it's so creepy? Because they put this girl's face on someone else, so it just looks like it
Right.
don't belong for real, and that's why.
Yeah, it's like bad Photoshop from the
Uh-huh.
'80s, and
Yeah,
it
it's
just looks
1983.
fucking eerie.
Hold on,
In 1983, it looked good. You know what I mean? It probably looked like the people probably like, damn, that's
No, I think they try to make it look scary.
yeah.
You know,
right,
like right there, boom. Just go to
this is
that.
yeah.
Fucking terrifying.
Absolutely terrifying.
Right, yeah, that's right.
And just hold that shit for like. Nah, that shit scared the shit out of me when I saw this shit.
She's a boy.
It's a boy.
Oh man.
She looked like a.
Oh man.
Creepy as fuck, bro.
You look like a groupie from Kiss, man.
Oh
Oh,
man.
remember that like collect call commercial where they're
We
like,
out a baby eats a boy.
"Add a baby eats a boy."
Yep.
Didn't want to pay for that. Yo, it's like it's a killer eats a boy.
Yeah.
Dude, she ain't got son in months, bro.
Well, I think in '83, what they were probably going for is like, no one's gonna believe that a chick was the killer. So
Yeah, this is like the background when they're showing like, no, you were raised.
Yeah,
as a
yeah.
girl."
Like raising
Oh,
them as a
man.
girl. Like we'll let these.
And I don't know
celebrities
why
be
they have
doing.
Cat Williams here.
yeah,
Cat Williams.
If they remake this movie, there's got to be Cat Williams.
yeah.
Oh shit! Yeah. That fucking face, dog. Yeah,
That
was
face fucks me up, bro.
scared. That's
Yeah.
like fucking permanently scarred in my memory as a kid. Like,
And like they did a part 2, but like it was, I think it was just like a regular. They didn't even mention anything about it being a trance or nothing. It was just a slasher movie.
yeah.
Oh well,
I think the
they'll,
second one they drowned somebody in some shit. That might be the scariest scene.
they'll remake it again and make sure it's a tranny.
Yeah, you know what's a great?
They'll never remake this movie. They're
Nah,
gonna
nah,
forget
they
this
won't.
even existed.
No,
They're not gonna
Yeah,
remake this.
facts.
No, at the end you find out it's a cis white man, evil.
This is white man.
That's the new sleepaway camp ending.
Dude, I look like Dominic Mysterio from WWE, bro. What the fuck?
Oh man,
No,
looks like
you know-
fucking Jim
what's a
Carrey.
great 80s slasher movie though is it's called Slumber Party Massacre.
Oh my god, yo, Slumber Party Massacre.
I think I've seen that one.
Yeah, you probably the killer has like a electric drill and shit.
Yup.
But the great thing about that movie is that it was like one of the first slasher movies that was directed by a woman. So it's almost like how Scream did, it's like a self-aware horror movie kind of.
Right.
Not to the extent that Scream did it, but like it's like simultaneously like making fun of the genre a little bit with how over the top it is, and while being like a true to form slasher. Like it starts out it's like a whole basketball team of girls are in the shower naked and shit. Like it's great. Like she knew like, no, this is what people want in a slasher. And so it's like entertaining.
But that's the thing with like parodies in like the 80s. Like they were more subtle.
Right.
They were way more subtle.
Yeah.
Now we get fucking disaster movie or whatever. Like I can't.
Oh no! I'm so glad those two people never. I don't think they work anymore. Those people that have been making those trash movies.
Yeah,
Good.
Terrible. Like scary movie kind of work, especially like the second one's pretty funny. It's funny.
No, the first two, other than after that, no.
Yeah, after that it was done. Pack it up. It was over.
Right. Then they just started making like epic movie, disaster movie.
No, what about Meet the Spartans?
Yeah, dog.
The
Stop.
fuck
Oh
out of here.
man.
Oh my god. It's not like I liked not another.
I
Teen
was
movie.
just gonna say
Not another
that-
teen movie's funny as hell. I love
yo,
that
that
movie.
shit's
as fuck.
funny as fuck.
That shit holds up well.
Right.
Yeah,
Because
that's like the
jokes,
only
like,
parody movie that I really fuck with.
because it's like overall making fun of the genre and just the jokes itself still land because it's like, oh, the fucking nerdy best friend that's in love with her the whole time and he's like getting hit by a bus. And
They didn't have to
Nah,
stray
I like
too
when the
far
black
from
kid
the
was like, he
action.
was like, I'm just a token black kid. I'm here to say damn and whoa.
Yeah.
no, the part where he's at the party.
Yeah, and the other black guy walks
Yeah, he
in.
comes up to him. He's like,
He's like, what
"Hey."
you doing here?
Yeah, he's like, hey,
I'm
my
supposed-
man, and he's like, whoa, what's up? He's like, I'm the token black guy here. Okay, he's like, oh shit, my bad.
Yeah,
My bad.
and he
Yo, you got
leaves.
it. And
He
like,
gives him a beer and fucking leaves.
Gives him- oh, shit, that's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, that movie was funny.
It's fucking Chris Evans, Captain America.
Yep, it is.
I didn't even realize that was Chris Evans.
Yeah, yep.
Oh, it's
Hey,
funny.
yo, this is
Hey,
for real.
stop.
Like, you gotta go up on Unscripted for a fucking comedy, man.
For a comedy.
Like, talk about comedy.
Oh yeah.
That's gotta
Now
happen.
we do. We gotta do a comedy episode. We gotta rank the top 10 stand-up comedians. I'm hearing y'all
I like
opinion on
that.
that.
I like that.
Because it does be tuned in. Like, I could tell. Like, I like comedy movies, and that should be hilarious. I could
Yeah,
already
it's hard to
tell.
find a good comedy movie nowadays.
It's so hard.
I haven't been
Oh,
able to
dude,
find
I
a good
was
comedy
on.
in years.
I
Actually,
was on Temu, like watching movies, bro. I was literally like thinking of Pablo.
Hold up,
like,
hold up. Timu
what
got
the fuck
movies.
He was on
is up
Temu
with
watching
me?
movies.
Hold up, Timu got movies.
Yeah.
Hold
No.
up.
What the fuck? What is it called,
You talking
man?
about Tubi?
Yeah, Tubi.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Tubi got the
my
best
bad.
movies, Loki. I find better shit on Tubi than Netflix or Hulu or
Yo,
anything.
no,
Yeah,
I
sometimes.
did,
Nah,
bro.
they do got good
Sometimes,
movies.
yo, there be movies like I go from like I stop at like 2014, like literally,
Right.
because from there on, like this shit is fucking, it's so
Tubi
fucking
having
bad,
me cracking
dude.
up, man. They had I pronounced you Chuck and Larry. I saw that shit a few months ago with some shorty. We were crying laughing.
Yo, I love that movie. I think that movie's, and I'm not even a big
That
Adam
movie's
Sandler
funny
fan,
as hell,
but yo,
yo.
that movie is
I
fucking
think
I
it's
mean, they got
funnier now than it
classics
was
on
back
there.
then.
yeah, it's a great
They
movie.
got classics on there. Don't get
No,
me
Tubi got
wrong, but
classics. I remember I saw Memento was on there. Memento's a good ass
Oh,
movie.
Memento's a fire movie.
I made a memento reference when dude was saying, "Oh, I blacked out." Like, where he has to write notes to himself to remind him that he's soft. He's like, "You're soft," and like leaves
You
notes
push
for-
Prezi.
you pressed.
Look for Lee.
Yo, that's crazy. Calling for another man when a man asks you to come outside to fight.
Lay.
That's crazy.
like you just know what's a good like a
I don't
Temu
know.
movie or my bad, Temu movie.
A
and
fucking
like a
Temu
high budget
movie, yo.
movie, just off the strength of just the cast.
Sometimes I like a terrible.
Sometimes that don't work.
Yeah, it really depends. Like,
No,
the,
you're right.
Like you would
you're
think
right.
that a movie
It
with like
doesn't always
Kevin
work,
James,
right?
Adam Sandler, and Chris Rock would be funny, but then you got that shit they did. I forgot what it was even
Then you got
called.
some like random like
Grown Ups or
three.
something.
oh yeah, Grown Ups. Yep.
That shit was ass, but
Yeah, I hate that movie.
What'd you say?
no, Grown Ups with Adam Sandler, Kevin James, and
Oh
Chris
yeah,
Rock. And them.
the Grown Ups 2 shit. Yeah, that shit was ass.
That shit was ass.
Yeah, not a
I'm
fan.
trying to think of the last funny movie.
Yo, like that shit
Seriously
stopped.
funny.
I know. I can't really.
Seriously funny? Like I can't tell you, man. Like I'm looking at it right now. Actually,
Right, I'm thinking right now, like what the fuck was the last?
I'm
like,
looking at it
really
right now.
funny
Try to
movie?
think. Like recommended. It's like
Even like those
yeah.
the Seth Rogen movies used to be funny, like in like the mid 2000s.
They didn't hold up, right?
They didn't hold up at all.
Nah.
Like I
They really
watched
didn't.
what was that fucking with McLovin in it? Like
Super bad. Yeah.
Superbad was
yeah.
funny. I don't know
Yeah,
if
I
it still holds
fucking
up. I haven't
Superbad.
seen it in a minute.
I saw it in theaters, yo. I was high. I remember I was so high, and I went to go see the Rob Zombie Halloween movie, and I was fucking super duper high, and I was like, I saw, oh shit, Superbad's playing. I was like, you know, I want to fucking laugh. I'm not going to see this fucking Halloween movie, so I went and saw Superbad instead. Fuck
You know,
that.
the movie, the Neighbors movie is kind of funny, but Zac Efron kind of carries it. Seth Rogen's not really that funny in it. To be
Yeah,
honest,
Zac
Yeah.
Efron does carry it.
you know, which is surprising. Like, you know, he started off as like the fucking High School Musical kid, but he's actually kind of good in comedy.
I didn't even know that shit like until like all these fucking I don't know, man. These fucking girls, the fucking Zac Efron. I'm like, where the fuck he come from? Like, here's
High
about
School
Zac
Musical.
Yo,
Efron.
nah, he came from fucking High School Musical, yo.
Mhm.
Yeah, I know that because fucking girls I fucked with.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Like Zac Efron, like you don't know Zac Efron. I'm like,
There's
no.
something wrong with that dude now. Like, if you look at him, like, he's aging really crazy. And I think it's because he did steroids for that Baywatch movie.
Yeah, that's
He,
not
he looks weird right now. Like, his whole head looks bigger, like LeBron
Right.
James and Dwayne Wade
You
type
see
stuff.
there's the movie about the wrestling family or whatever. He plays one of them. He looks like they were saying
Yeah, he looks
might
weird,
die.
right? Like, his head don't even look
Well,
proportionate.
they were
Like,
saying he got plastic surgery, but he was
I
saying
believe it.
he hit his chin off of like a kitchen sink or something. So you're like, oh no, that's
plastic surgery.
Well, they're
like,
saying he
how
was
do you
taking
like-
PEDs for Baywatch because he had to get to like 5% body fat, which
Right.
is fucking ridiculous.
That's
he looks-
crazy.
That's crazy now. Like,
Then they needed him to look, you know, somewhat the
Not
size
even
of The
healthy,
Rock.
man.
Yeah, that's not healthy at all.
look at this. I just pulled up a picture from like him from before and him now, and it's like
Make sure he's got shirt on.
Right? Like, look at it. Like, he got a John Travolta head now.
John Travolta head is crazy. Yeah, look
that
at
is crazy.
it, like drooping. Look at the droopy face. That's crazy, dog.
Right? Like, his.
Look,
And the
his
only thing that does that is
face don't even
PEDs,
look
like
the same.
steroids and stuff.
You know?
Yo, he just.
He looks like fucking Alec Baldwin in the face. Like,
You know, one of
damn.
his mentors was Alec Baldwin, right? Like, I,
Right. He does
Alec
look
Baldwin
like
might
it
be
really
his
is.
dad,
Like,
yo.
I watched like this. Like one day I came across this random ass fucking round table thing, Round Table Hollywood or something like that, right? And one of
Sounds
them
evil.
was Alec fucking Baldwin, bro. I'm
Why
like,
isn't that dude
okay,
in
I
jail
get it.
already? He murdered somebody. Fuck this dude,
Right,
Alec
right.
Baldwin.
Talk
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah, he did kill someone. That's crazy.
Okay, the last movie that I was cracking up laughing, and I don't think it was even intended for it. John Travolta, The Fanatic.
Bro, we just
I
brought
haven't
We
seen that
just,
Y'all brought up that movie?
the
we
Bad
ta-
with A fan. I brought
yeah,
up for the finale.
yeah, yo,
You know,
yeah,
Fred
Yo, that
Durst,
movie's so funny.
Fred
yo.
Durst directed that.
I think he's like trying to play a retard or something.
Right. Bro, the Limp Bizkit Fred Durst is the director of that movie.
That's
Right,
crazy.
right.
Oh my god! And the guy from talk about like transformation. The guy from Idle Hands and the Stand video,
Yep, Devin
Devin
Sauer.
Oh yeah, he isn't. Yep.
he looks crazy.
But wasn't the dude in the Stand movie? Wasn't he? I mean, the Stand video. Wasn't he also in like Final Destination?
yeah.
Yeah.
Devin Sauer.
Okay.
But if you look at him now, like he looks crazy. Like how he used to look.
What the fuck?
I don't know what's going on with all these people. I guess they lost their access to fucking adrenochrome or something.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
No,
Yeah.
for real. Like they're aging terribly.
Idle Hands is fire. I love that movie.
like, look at him on the left here, and then on the right. Like,
Right.
like what the fuck is going
Well,
on?
I mean, on the
Yeah,
left, he's like
that's drugs.
16.
That's drugs right there,
Yeah.
You know.
for sure.
Let's be honest, man. I think like 90% of these motherfuckers be on drugs and Hollywood.
Oh, for
man.
sure. For
Of
sure.
course they do.
That,
Of course
that's
they
being
do.
nice.
That's
I
the.
mean,
That's
even
how they get network. I mean, that's how they network and meet certain directors. They go to those parties and they do all of that stuff. They have to. They're pressured into it.
and for a shooting
Look, hey,
schedule of a film, they gotta be there all day. They gotta be in the makeup chair for hours.
Just
They
like somebody who drives trucks for all day, every day. A lot of them will start taking Adderall or meth or something just
Right,
to
yeah.
do the job.
It's a
You
It's gotta
know?
make sense.
grueling schedule, bro. Honestly, I'm gonna be real. That's really when I like first like you know, it was a surgery I had that was like the first script of perks I got. But after that, the reason I like kept taking them was because I was doing roofing, and it was like
Right.
fucking 16-hour days. Your back would be aching. Fucking like taking the bundles up to the roof. Like it was just to, like
Taking the bundles up to the roof.
Fucking
you know,
Pablo.
yeah, it's a double
Double
entendre.
entendre right there.
Don't even ask me how.
But for real, that's like, you know, I was like, I can't do it because I worked with all like 40-year-old dudes and they'd all have like fucked up knees, their back was up. I'm like, bro, I can't do this forever. Like, there's no way. Like, I'm not gonna be 40 and have like a two bum knees.
Y'all never forget.
Yeah, I remember I was doing
yo,
construction. I was doing demolition. I was like, yo, I'm gonna get jacked. I'm like, bro, you can't even get jacked doing that shit because you're burning way too many calories. Like you're not building
Facts.
no type of muscle.
Facts.
yo, my dad.
Like you get like cut, not jacked, but yeah, you sweat
Right.
too much when it's fucking 98 degrees out and shit. Like, yeah, you
It
sweat.
was high outside, yo. This fucking dude that I was working with my dad or whatever. Like I did construction work. This fucking dude, and we were working, and my dad, man, he went to high school with this dude, man, and he was pissing my dad off. Yo, my dad, yo, straight laid this motherfucker out like in the middle of the job. He went to like he had the and the funny thing is, bro, he had this cap hat on. He was like, because I was working with him. This is when I started working with him. And he was like, your son or whatever, or what? This that, and the other. And he was like, what the fuck you say about my son? He straight laid out this dude. He was fucking laid out on the roof, bro. Like
lay it out on the
cowboy hat on right beside. I was like, don't you ever fucking talk about my son like that again? I'm like, yeah, Dad, go. Like,
I mean, it's funny.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like people that talk shit, it's like, bro, like sometimes I look at them and go, bro, you could never do the work I used to do. Like, you know what I mean? Like people just look at you, oh, you're
that shit's hard work, man.
the fuck
I had
out
3
of
hernias.
here. The last 2 days on the job site I used to be on. Like, get the
Y'all
fuck
know
out.
what hernias are, right?
Yeah.
Pablo,
Yeah.
I know you do, right? I got 3 of them.
Mm-hmm.
So,
That was
like,
the
the
surgery
work
I had for. They put a fucking
Yeah.
recall mesh implant because it was like
Right.
6.
That's
So I'm
what-
sure you've seen those commercials.
I get it.
Like, if you know on the surgical mesh implant between this day and this day, they like recalled them. That's why.
Well, I had one whenever I was like born, and then I got 2 more, and then I think I got another one like right where my belly button is and shit.
Collecting.
But like picking up shit's like afterwards, yo, that should be fucking with me, man. Like, but I still do it. I gotta make money somehow, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's the roof with the fucking fucked up recalled mesh implant. Like,
I wish I don't nobody, bro, because it feels like you have blue balls. Seriously.
it does, bro. You literally could get nauseous. Like even when I'd be like, you know, smashing the dick and shit. Like, bro, I used to get like nauseous and shit. It's crazy.
You be trying to smash, yeah.
Pablo would get nauseous when smashing a chick. That's
I know,
crazy. Maybe you're in the wrong body.
Yeah, I'm like,
Yo,
Like
if
fucking
you're
girls, that's weird.
that's weird. Oh shit.
no, OG Caprice got a different thing going on. You know,
Yeah, it's
he's
sad.
all weirdo.
Downfall of these people should be studied though, for real. Like,
No, the D Money deleted all his videos, man. His downfall is crazy right now.
Yeah, that's insane.
There's nothing on there. Pause.
there's like 3 lives or something. A couple.
That's
30 lives.
crazy, bro.
It's like his
His
events,
boyfriend-
like those
his
events he
boyfriend got
did.
punked at an
That's
event?
it.
Yo, they fucking, bro. I'm convinced they fucking.
Me too.
There's something up because what the hell? They're both looking
This is
bad right
like a
now
whole
too.
nother, like, it's a reverse, like, DME Detroit thing. Like,
Another level, bro.
You know they're consoling each other right now too.
It's crazy. Bro, there'd be
It's
a
at
bar
another level.
There'd
You
be
know
a
what I
bar seven drinking alone and be like, oh man, what happened? Kill someone.
Yo, D Money looks like a whole entire. I don't
Well,
like
think about it.
when I look at this dude.
D-M-E-D money. There's some demon stuff. All demons.
Right.
They've been trying to tell us all.
D Money looked like a deficiency coming out of the fucking womb. Like, guy was like, wait a minute.
Oh, God. Sandworm.
That shit's bad, man.
But yeah,
Can't tell you.
I'm gonna
Then
go.
you got a fat fuck trying to cloud chase the whole entire time. All he does is get knocked out. He don't win shit.
Nah.
Alright, I'm gonna dip on out of here, y'all.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna end this shit in a minute and watch the
Peace,
Celtics
y'all.
beat these Knicks. All right, salute adept. All right, yeah, I'm gonna finish watching this game and eat something.
Yeah.
Oh, Tatum, that's how Jason fucking Tatum.
Tatum.
Facts. Those are some ugly ass shoes, but that's all right.
One time for the one time.
What?
That's how
Yeah.
Alright, I'm out of here. You can end it on your own.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna end it. All right. Hazy, salute, brother. We ending this shit.
Yeah, man. Sorry, man.
On that note, we out this bitch. We'll see you Monday for Unscripted Logic and A-Fan. I don't know what this is about, bro, but you got some explaining to do. We out this bitch.
Oh, wait a minute. Did he push that?
Nah, but it's in his city. He helped paint it. He runs there every day.
The OG's first.
Yep.
Wow.
Orange County's first ever rainbow lifeguard tower. He was there for when they cut the ribbon.
Bro. What
He helped paint it, and then he was there when I think he even cut the ribbon.
Yo, I'll die. No.
That's him up on the right. That's him up on the right.
Yo, I talk to you, bro. You stupid, man.
All right, we out this bitch. Peace.
Peace, man. Yo, what the fuck?